I can't handle this.
When freedom rings,
Answer the call.
on your feet,
Stand up tall.
freedom's on our shoulders.
USA.
Enemies of freedom, face the music.
Come on, boys, take them down.
President Donald Trump knows how to make America great. Deal from strength or get crushed every time. Over here,
USA.
over there,
USA.
freedom and liberty. See, it's not so easy, but we have to stand up tall and answer freedom's call. USA,
USA.
USA,
USA.
we're the land of the free and the home of the brave. USA,
USA.
the stars and stripes are flying. Let's celebrate our freedom. Inspire proudly freedom to the world. Ameritude,
USA.
American pride.
USA.
It's attitude, it's who we are. Stand up tall. We're the red, white, and blue. Fiercely free, that's who. Our colors don't run, no siree.
Conservative Zach Nunn. He's a combat veteran with 3 tours of duty. Zach Nunn saved over 2,000 Americans abandoned in Afghanistan by leading private rescue missions. Now he's running for Congress to fight for us. Zach Nunn will stand up for our brave men and women in uniform, fight for safe neighborhoods, and to secure our border.
I'm Zach Nunn, and I approve this message. I'll fight for you in Congress just as hard as I fought for you in uniform.
A bill intended to improve mental health resources for veterans is headed to the Senate. Congressman Zach Nunn announced the bill unanimously passed the House this week.
We have a challenge before us right now. This has been a whirlwind change of events across our country. Everything from the debacle that we saw with President Biden's poor performance debate that really revealed, I think, what many Americans already knew to be true. The vice president who is with him every day, there's no way in the world she did not see this coming. She was untruthful when she went out and told people repeatedly that he's the sharpest man in the room. Tragically, this last month, we saw an American lose their life shielding his daughters just because he went to a political rally to support his candidate of choice. That should never happen.
Congressman Zach Nunn just announced $750,000 in funding.
The city will be receiving $2.5 million in federal funding for water infrastructure.
Congressman Zach Nunn unveiled a $1 million federal contribution to the DMAC Transportation Institute Education Center.
Today, he announced a $1.6 million investment to support youth homeless shelters.
Back when old school was mainstream, radio was always clean. People read their news and ink, steel guitar was on everything. Folks lined up to hear straight sing, write this down, long live the king. Drop a needle down on a vine, hold windows down, just driving 4 miles. It feels like it's been a while, when the American dream was a Cadillac and the red, white, and blue showed in how you act. Things you got, you worked for. You didn't think twice, got not locking your door. When people did the right thing with no one around, they looked at each other and found common ground. From the music to the flag, I ain't living in the past. I'm just saying that I want my country back.
Bobby and I will fight together to defeat the corrupt political establishment and return control of this country to the people.
And don't you want a president who's going to get us out of the wars and who's going to rebuild the middle class in this country, who's going to protect America's freedoms, that's going to make America healthy again?
I think what RFK's endorsement really shows is that the Kennedy Democrats are actually more at home in the Republican Party of Donald Trump.
Today I'm honored to officially welcome another true American patriot.
Whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent, if you love our country, as I do, if you cherish peace and freedom as we do, I invite you to join me in doing all that we can to save our country and elect President Donald J. Trump and send him back to the White House to do the tough work of saving our country and serving the people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
President Ronald Reagan, who has a few questions for you.
All of you will go to the polls, will stand there in the polling place and make a decision. I think when you make that decision, it might be well if you would ask yourself, are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Is it easier for you to go and buy things in the stores than it was 4 years ago? Is there more or less unemployment in the country than there was 4 years ago? Is America as respected throughout the world as it was? Do you feel that our security is as safe, that we're as strong as we were 4 years ago? If you don't think that this course that we've been on for the last 4 years is what you would like to see us follow for the next 4, then I could suggest another choice that you have.
President Trump. He'll make America great again.